Hello, I'm Brian with glutenfreehomebrewing.com. We get a lot of questions about which malts to use when converting conventional recipes into gluten-free or when simply designing a new gluten-free recipe. We're going to cover a wide range of topics in this new series where we explore gluten-free malts. In this first episode, we are going to include an easy-to-use chart that you can find on our blog. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to have to move over to our blog to get the chart. And since we all seem to be using different software and websites, we actually converted all the color into each of the measurements of color. We also invite you to submit your questions. Some of you have been following us since we started in 2010. So if you have, you know that we share all of our experiences, good and less good. A lot of our experience and knowledge is definitely from failing forward and learning from our mistakes. But one of our goals has always been to share what we know, be just completely open and transparent, again, good and less good, so we as a gluten-free brewing community can be successful and brew great beer. Speaking of great beer, I have a very open and transparent garden, with the exception of the one privacy fence I have behind me. So it's not uncommon for neighbors to come up and chat with me. And so yesterday I have a neighbor come up and say, hey, you want to come over, sit on the deck and have a beer? And he says, well, only if it's great beer. All right, it's a pretty high bar, but we'll give it a go. The only thing I had on tap was a German-inspired beer that I made out of miscellaneous malts that I had on hand. I wanted to brew a Hefeweizen, but didn't quite have the right malts for that grain bill. So we have a beer, and it's gluten-free. He's not gluten-free. And he says it was the greatest beer he's had in this country anyway. Apparently other parts of the world still have me beat. But that's not... that's a great compliment, considering I was using random leftover malts, didn't have an exact beer style I was going for, wasn't exactly the best beer to choose when somebody sets the bar that high. But it really illustrates how great the beer that we're brewing as a community has become in the really, really short time. So we want to share with you some information. We want to help you brew, design recipes and convert recipes a little bit more successfully, and answer any questions that you have. So please get in contact with us, use the contact page us, instant message us on Facebook, whatever you want to do, whatever technology or application you want to use to get those questions to us, and we will do our best to answer them in our next episode. So please stay tuned. Again, I'm Brian with glutenfreehomebrewing.com. See you in the next episode.